strength of 1, and I'm going to make sure the color is completely white, like this. Alright, now you can see I've already
Hi, my name is Todor from CG Dive. I've been working on a tutorial series there. In basic tutorial before, most of them do something like this. Activate the add-on, create try without understanding how Rigify works. You're now simply basic, and then I'm going to go ahead. head and the armature tab and click in from old bone sampler. 18 items over here. Make sure you really click on this item and then click add sample. Right away, and also I want it to bone. Extrude bone in the rig tab will be okay. Click pose mode, spine, better, and extrude 3 more bones for the spine. And I'm going to select the first bone in the chain, go to pose mode, switch to bone tab, and under rig type I can click over here and I can start typing spine. There will be a couple of options available. The one I want is basic spine. Okay, so next I want to add an arm. Back to edit mode, and let's use the Rigify buttons again, the samples. I'm going to type arm, select the arm, and then click add sample. The reason I'm always saying that you should select this item is we currently have the arm selected. Let's look for a leg, and if I don't select it properly and click add sample, I'll be adding another arm, which is not into play. The F2, select rig type, name it color.l, and then go to pose mode, select. Like this, you explain everything, and these will not create the spine, or the first one actually. And I won't be able to edit mode and under Rigify buttons, but that's perfect. So I'm going to press F2 to rename it, and let's name it pelvis.l. Now I need a head as well. Let's go to edit mode and under Rigify buttons, look for head. There it is, the super head. Let's align it with the model. And let's say that I do want to connect the spine and the neck. So I'm going to click this nodule, Shift S, and choose cursor to select it, and then this nodule and Shift S, selection to cursor. And now I'm going to select this first bone in the head chain, go to bone tab, and under option, let's check the connect chain. Chain option, symmetry of polar base of the head. Most good, great. Height, I'm going to scale mode, and I'm going to state. I also have a tail and some ears. Tail, I'm going to detail and take 50 little. I'm going to go from the generate and my done with this. Let's go to cgdive.com. These using Rigify and a bit so it's aligned. And I haven't had the chance to talk about. I now want to add, make it as big as the eye. We are almost done with our bones. The light this pelvis go to create a control for this bone. And with that done, I'm going to go to edit mode and symmetrize this bone, and then select both of these new pelvis bones and move them, shift it to duplicate them, and some support bones, yes, chest bones, make one, and then as well. That's good. I'll go to eye, but the closest on the other side. This go to I move the pelvis and everything except for this eye. So let's go. Then I'm going to everything looks okay except for this eye. So let's undo all the deformations that I did. And then I'm going to select the armature. Then I'm going to go to pose mode and make sure that only this eye bone is selected. And then I'm going to hit Control P, and instead of automatic weights, choose bone. So now my eye will be directly parented to this bone. And so if I rotate this eye bone, I don't know, I'm not sure why, but it seems that it has been used for deformation, which I didn't want. So let's go back in object mode, unhide the meta rig, go to pose mode and select this eye bone. And yes, for some reason I don't have deform unchecked. I want to click and uncheck deform. And I'm going to regenerate my rig. Okay. Then I'm going to go to my character, and over here under vertex groups, delete all groups just in case. And then I'm going to reparent my character with automatic weights, hide the meta rig, and now, yeah, now this bone rotates the eye, but doesn't affect the deformation of the surrounding area. this will be all for this chapter. In the next part of this chapter, I'm going to talk about edinality, so it looks visible. Before we go in the behavior to 2 times and maybe extrude mode, at the top of the armature tab, you should have skeleton and then bone groups. Make sure you look with this end I'll get right now. So if I select, let's say, this bone and press M, I can move it to another layer. So I'm going to just click on the second layer, and then I'm going to select all of these bones and click M and put them on the third layer, and they disappeared because currently these layers are hidden. So if I just click on another layer, it will become visible. And then if I shift click, I can visualize multiple layers at a time. So this is the main behavior of Blender layers. And now let's look at bone groups. Let's click this plus sign 3 times and it will create 3 groups. We can rename them if we really wanted. Let's say this one is yellow, this one is red, and this one is blue. Let's click on the yellow one, and from this color menu select the yellow color. For the red, let's select red, and the blue, let's select blue. And now nothing has